What's up everybody, this is Scott with Team 512 and I'm back with another video. Today we're going to be changing the look of my 2017 Corvette Grand Sport using only this and this. And if you guys have been around the channel for a little while, I think you'll know what I'm up to. Now, a few months ago I took the Corvette in to have Xpel put on and I had to remove all of the pinstriping that I put on the lower Aero. And honestly guys, I think it's missing it. So today we're gonna put that pinstriping back on and maybe a little bit more. So yeah, stick around for that. What's up guys? If this is your first time to the channel, my name is Scott. This is the Team 512 garage and these are my Corvettes. This is a 2017 C7 Corvette Grand Sport and this is a 1999 C5 Corvette fixed roof coupe. And I love coming down here to spend some time working on these cars and filming videos so that I can share my love and passion for automobiles with all of you. So consider subscribing to the channel and spending part of your day with me. Now let's get my C7 up on the Max Jacks lift and start putting on the new pinstriping because I think you guys are really going to be surprised at how this thing is going to turn out. Let's get started. So there's a minor amount of prep work that needs to get done for this job, particularly with this car that has the stage 3 front winglets attached to the front splitter here. What I want to do is just loosen the two 10mm bolts that hold the splitter to the winglet here, and that way I can create a little bit of separation between the two so I can get the pinstripe tape down around the corner so it looks nice and clean when we're all finished. And speaking of getting clean, I'm also going to go ahead and wipe down all of the contact surfaces on the Aero parts on this car where we're going to be putting the pinstripe tape so that it adheres real well. So now that we have the winglet separated from the splitter, I'm going to go ahead and wipe everything down with some isopropyl alcohol. All right, you guys, now that everything is nice and clean, I went ahead and cut a piece of the pinstriping tape just a little bit longer than we're going to need down here. We can always trim off the excess, but I'm going to start with the passenger side winglet, work my way across the front of the car to the other side, and then all the way around on the side skirts and those rear fascia extensions we installed in the last video. And if you want to see that installation, you can click above my head, or I'll also have a link down in the description for the ACS composite rear fascia extension install on the C7 Corvette. So let's get started with the pinstriping tape here on the front passenger winglet. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is peel back some of the backing here and reveal some of the adhesive side. Now, we have to keep in mind is that we're also setting up the actual height of the stripe when it continues on to the front splitter. So we want to make sure we feel good about the height and where it sits on the winglet because it's going to be carried over to the splitter. Pull it tight across the front, and there is a little forgiveness in this. So if we don't quite like the position right away, we can reset it. Anytime there is a transition, we want to make sure that the transition is nice and smooth without any bubbling. Now there's ridges here because the Xpel ends here on this part of the winglet and it also ends here on this part of the winglet. So there is a little step ridge there. You know guys, it's not really rocket science, but those small details matter. So again, we're setting up the height for the rest of the stripe here. Now I'm not ready to go ahead and reattach on the screws. I still want to get a piece of the pinstriping back underneath here so when it closes off we have a nice clean seam. Now because we've already set the height, we want to make sure we're carrying over that height. There we go. So that's going to be the height that we set all the way across the splitter here. And we want to keep an even stripe all the way across the front of the car. So now that we've got the front finished, it's time to move our attention to the rocker panel extensions and the rear fascia extensions. Now I already did the driver's side, but I'm not ready to show you guys yet. Let's let the anticipation build while we finish this side. So come on, let's get started. All right, you guys, we are all finished and the car is back down on the ground, but as you can see, it is nighttime, so it's dark outside. We're not gonna be able to get a good look at this car, so we'll have to wait till tomorrow morning to pull it out into the driveway and get a good look at what we just did. So we'll do that in 3, 2, 1. All right, wait. Before we do the big reveal, I have to dedicate a cold start to somebody. So I'm gonna take a look at the comments from my last video, which was the cam install on my good buddy Yellow Vet 04's Yellow Vet. And so if I look at the comments here, here's one from Duramax Country Boy that says, "I love the sound of a cammed engine," and so do we. So Duramax Country Boy, this cold start's for you. Well, it is a cold day here in the Northeast, and I wanted to get the car out into a different location than just my driveway in order to show you guys the results of the pinstriping here. And I hope you guys really like what I did. Leave me some comments below. Let me know what you think. It's subtle, but not so subtle. I think it really looks good back here with the rear fascia extension. A couple of you asked me on that video, which was the previous video to this one, why I did the rear fascia extension, and part of the reason was because I wanted to carry the pinstripe all the way across to the back of the car, and obviously the fascia extension makes that a lot easier for me to do. Plus I just think it looks cool. I think it really finishes off the back part of the C7. So the sun is bright, but the weather is cold. It's probably low 30s right now, and I'm freezing. So I'm gonna head back to the house and warm up with a cup of coffee. But before I go, I just wanna thank everybody for stopping by the channel and spending some time with me. There's so much great content on YouTube for cars, automobiles, and Corvettes. And so any time that you spend with me, I really appreciate it. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, smash the like button, and leave me some comments. You guys know I love interacting with people who love cars and Corvettes just as much as I do. Till next time, see ya.